What's up, everyone? All right, so here we are finishing the week up just under $3,000, which is another great day of trading. So, my net profit yesterday was about $2,000, today $3,000, so, about $5,000 in the last 2 days, and I am digging my way out of the hole one step at a time. And I can tell you a little secret. I'm green today because I'm wearing red shoes. The red, what it does is it actually attracts all of the negative ions in the air, and it helps me have a better day, a green day. That, my friends, is science. So finishing the week here with a little bit of profit, which feels good. The bulk of the profits on GBR, a stock that typically I don't really like to trade, but traded it today, made some money, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to go into the weekend feeling good, putting this week behind me, and be back on Monday morning, April, new month, new me, recharged, ready to keep focusing on trade the best, leave the rest. All right, everyone, so I will see you all first thing Monday morning live streaming right around 9:15. All right, everyone. So while we're sitting here waiting for the Lyft IPO, we'll go over the trades from this morning. We'll finish the day up $2,942.15, which is a good day. I'm basically kind of right back on the horse, doing my $2,000 a day average. $2,000 yesterday, $2,000, $3,000 today. Obviously, it's going to take me probably the whole month of April at $2,000 a day to get myself back to, all-time highs in my account. That's a self-imposed challenge that I have now after 2 really bad weeks of trading, but it's fine. If my whole career as a trader started over today, put the whole past behind you, doesn't matter. $2,000 a day is that's great. I'm totally happy with that. So today's kind of interesting because it could have been a better day. CADC was my very first trade out of the gates. No, it wasn't out of the gates. I did not take any gap trades today. I waited. My first trade was on CADC right here. You can see it popped up to a high of 380, pulled back, and then made this really nice move right here up to a high of 472. I, decided to be a little aggressive on it, and right here between 380 and 472, I added, made about $2,000 on it, and then right here tried to anticipate that this was going to make the first candle to make a new high over 33, and I got back in it at 433 and then stopped out at like 390. So I went from being up 2,000 to down $900 on it, and I'm really bummed out because I that should have been a winning trade. And when you get a stock going from 380 to 480 and you're trading it, you should be able to book profit on it. But I just I only took 6,000 shares on my starter here, and then of course gave it back by getting back in at the top. So I don't know, it is what it is. So down 900 on that, and then GBR popped up and just ended up giving some great opportunities. Really surprised to see this level of momentum on it. I took my first trade on it at like 210 right here, 218, pops up to 225, drops down. I only made about $170 on it. It curls back up, and I was like, I'm getting back in, squeezes back up right here, pulls back, and I'm scalping through here, buying high of day, selling for 5 cents, 10 cents. And today's a day where I would say that I followed all of my rules except on CADC. On that loss, I held it maybe a little too long. I should have stopped out of it sooner. I was like, I've got a cushion, so I can be a little aggressive on this, and then it just whipped around on me. So GBR, I just kept scalping it all the way up here. The final really nice trade right here from 320 up to a high of 370. $4,113 on this stock, and I didn't expect it. I mean, I've made money on GBR before, but it also has a pretty long history at this point of popping and dropping here and here and here, here and here. But man, today 13 million shares of volume, and it's really put in a nice move. So that's good to see. Daily resistance is at 444. And at this point, I think it's done for the day. It rolled over pretty hard right at about 10:30, 10:45. So, not going to go back into it, but whatever. A decent day there. SFET, this one, big mover yesterday. I jumped in it as it did a little micro pullback here at about 290. It popped over 3, hit a high of 316, and then came right back down. Breakout or bailout. Got back out fast. Same thing on BOXL. Jumped in it for the break of $4. That was right. I did 2 trades. Here was the first trade, and here was the second trade, and made 200 on the first one, and then lost 500 on the second one, so down 288 on the name. So that's fine. Breakout or bailout. Got out quick. But really, the big mover today, a short move on CADC that didn't really hold up super well, and then a nice move on GBR that gave some really good opportunities. So I'm happy with that, and I'm still in the trader rehab of trading with smaller share size. So I probably could have made more on GBR if I'd been trading with 12, 15,000 shares, whatever. But, and probably same with CADC, if I had grabbed 9 or 12,000 shares on that first trade, I would have had a much bigger cushion, and then trade number 2 might not have been as bad, but that's okay. That's fine. That's where I'm at right now. I've got to be disciplined. I've got to be focused. And, in fact, today's a day where I went up $2,000, was down 900, and then dug myself out of the hole, and I'm going to finish up just about $3,000. So, you know what? I'm happy with that. And I'm really happy that I get to do this today. Goodbye, March. Hello, April. It's a new month. I get to start over. All right, so starting over here, month of April. Monday is April 1st. And, it's just, it's not about forgetting the mistakes that you've made or anything like that. But it's just about being able to totally put them behind you and trade the market you're in. When you start trading the P&L of I've got to make back $50,000 or I've got to make back X amount of money, you're not trading the market that's in front of you. You're trading all this stuff in your head. So you got to be able to say, I'm going to come in here, and it's not to be a robot. If they have any, robot transition therapy or surgeries, I would probably look into it because, gosh, I think, I'd probably trade better if I didn't have emotion. But, pending that type of option, I have to be very disciplined. So I've got to come in here every day and just put all the other stuff behind me. Just put it to the side and focus on what's in front of me, the market that's in front of me, opportunities that are in front of me, and, just kind of focus on that for as much as I can. So that's about it for me today. Kind of a short recap. Still waiting for the Lyft IPO here. I'm going to jump on, once I get a time of when it's going to IPO, I'll probably come back on here and we'll just watch it as it IPOs because it's kind of exciting. And I don't plan to trade it. Maybe if I did, I would only use probably 100 shares. It's probably going to open around $100, anywhere between 80, 90, and 100. So it's going to open high. It's going to be expensive. Not going to do anything crazy. But, hey, if I can make, a little trade with 100 shares, that's cool. That's fun. And if it doesn't work and I lose $100 or whatever, it's not the end of the world. All right, so that's the game plan here. I'm going to shut down this feed here and just sit tight and wait for Lyft IPO. My only thing is I've got my first meeting today at 1 o'clock. So if it ends up really getting delayed, then I might just have to miss it. But we'll see. Hopefully I can be here for it. All right, so that's it for me. I'll be back here in just a little bit. If you're still watching, you must have really enjoyed that video. So why not subscribe and get email alerts anytime I upload new content? Remember, when you subscribe, you become a member of the Warrior Trading family.